3 years in the United States, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, heralded as the second coming of Winston Churchill. He earned standing ovations from Congress, posed for glossy photo shoots, but then he was kicked out of the White House. And the Ukrainian leader, who at times rolled his eyes and crossed his arms in defiance during the fiery bilateral meeting, either fundamentally misunderstood or entirely miscalculated the current moment. Yeah, it certainly did not go well. His body language was terrible as he was folding his arms and sniffing. I don't know if he was, some people are thinking he was high on cocaine, and maybe he was. Maybe they could have done it behind closed doors, as some have suggested, especially looking back, as it didn't obviously go very well. But, this administration is all about transparency, and I do like what, for better or worse, I thought it was good that we all got a chance to see, a couple of world leaders negotiating. Of course, the mineral deal was derailed, which was one of the major reasons he was there. I mean, you want to sign a peace deal and then kind of help pay back your debts to the United States, since we funded you $350 billion worth of money and weaponry. As Zelensky always shows up a little too casual in his, those sweatpants, sweatshirt. Let's take a look at this clip. You're all dressed up.
He's all dressed up today.
Yeah, I mean, he's notorious for not dressing up, but still, your peace negotiations, this is a pivotal moment here to make a big deal on the world stage. Everybody watching, this is how you roll out of your limousine. In the Oval Office temper tantrum, Zelensky blows up peace talks. It's not Biden's White House anymore, where you can just run over him and then get a blank check like you always do from the deep state. So this didn't go the way he had it go normally in the past. And he didn't handle it well. So Trump and Vance told Zelensky he is in no position to make demands, especially now after this has been going on a couple years and we've already drained tons of resources into this. He tanked his own peace talks. Although some are saying that it was Trump and J.D. Vance. They ambushed him. I don't think any of that is true. I think it's just weird talking points put out by the mainstream media. It wasn't actually based in reality. Trump says he doesn't want an advantage. He wants peace. He felt like Zelensky disrespected the United States of America in the Oval Office, but he can come back when he is ready for peace. This was certainly explosive, making waves all over the world yesterday. Let's break it down.
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you are not
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come to the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems.
He's talking about the conscripts. They do not have enough soldiers in Ukraine to fight the battle against Russia. So they are conscripting them by basically, I would say it's more like kidnapping. So you didn't like getting called out on that, but yeah, this is how the negotiation goes. Everything's on the table. That's a big deal. So it's clear, as they're showing, he doesn't have any leverage here. He doesn't have enough military. He needs us more than we need him. We don't really need him for anything.
You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen.
He dodged the question about the conscripts.
The stories, and I know what happens is you bring people, you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had?
Oh, he doesn't like that. He's being pushed back. It's not. Yeah, again, it's not Biden. Just here's a blank check. Here you go, buddy. Billions more dollars. It's a big grant, and you don't have to pay it back. Good luck out there. But that's not the way it's going anymore. He's an entitled little shit, and he's arrogant coming into the office making demands. Look at him just folding his arms. Something is off.
Bringing people into your military?
We have
and do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future.
So he's basically insinuating that if we don't continue giving him aid, that at some point in the future, I mean, in this maybe imagined world where Russia is trying to, take over the world in world domination conquest, maybe that could come to bite us in the ass. But I don't know if any of that has ever been true.
God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't
God
know that.
bless.
That's exactly what Trump's saying. Yeah, you don't know that. You're just making it. You want your money. You want to keep the gravy train running. And he's just trying to throw like hypotheticals out there. Oh, this might bite us in the ass if we don't give him more money. Give me a break. Trump wasn't buying it.
You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on
position
this
to
question.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly
this.
what
I'm not
You're in
dictating.
no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very
you will
good.
Feel influenced.
We're going.
I can't believe this guy's got the balls, the audacity to go in there and to keep interrupting this Trump. You're there looking for another big handout. You entitled little shit. And you don't even have the respect to sit there and listen. Shut up. Let the adults talk, and then you'll get your turn. But he just kept interrupting. I don't know how the media keeps saying like he was again ambushed. How?
Going to feel very good and very strong.
His own shitty attitude is what derailed everything.
You will feel influenced.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed
From the
yourself
very-
to be in a
from
very
the very
bad position,
beginning
and he
of the
happens
war.
to be right about
From
it.
the very beginning of the war.
You're not
Mr.
in a good
Brown,
position.
I
You don't
was
have
in
the cards
Shut up, Zelensky.
right now. With us, you start
I'm
having
not
cards.
playing
But
cards.
right now, you
I'm
don't. Yeah,
very
you're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
se-
Your country's
Can I-
in big
can-
trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No.
Can
You've
I
done a lot
answer?
of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not
I
winning.
know.
You're not winning this.
I.
You have a damn good chance of
we are
coming out
staying,
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President,
Stop interrupting the president, you freaking clown.
we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through
I
this
said thank
stupid
you.
president, $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about
if you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this
Wow. I can't believe this guy. Yeah, you were invited there, and we're doing a peace deal, and you keep interrupting these guys. Like you're in no position to do any demands. Zelensky reminds me of Belushi in the restaurant asking for the women. Here we go. He's got the same voice. I just watched this last weekend.
How much for the little girl? The women. How much for the women?
What?
Your women. I want to buy your women, the little girl, your daughters. Sell them to me. Sell me your children. Melody. Melody.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's a real life character, all right. Zelensky. How much for the little girl? Talks like a villain. It's like a cartoon character. Oh my God. That's who the president is. But keep in mind, the guy is an actor. He's a comedian. I don't even want to call him a businessman because he was, he's in a production. But he has no reason to be. People are saying, oh, he's such a great leader. Where? He was never a soldier. He was never a diplomat. All of a sudden, he just became puppet dictator. And he's got no opposition. He's shut down his opposition. And they haven't had free elections. We'll go into some satire here from the Babylon Bee. Yeah, Zelensky trying a bold new strategy of insulting the people he's begging for money from. Yeah, pretty much. How'd that work out? Yeah, real Americans love what they saw today. I completely agree. Let's roll this clip from Tony.
You see the way Trump talks to Zelensky? That's what we've been missing. That's what I voted for. That's what I've been looking for. Somebody talking with their chin. Who you talking to? This America. You better be humble when you walk up in here, making demands. Who you think you talking to?
Yeah.
This big Trump and big Vance. And I like how Vance stepped right in. Trump sat back like a G. Trump came in, no, I got this big homie. Hey, bro, you need to check yourself. We're doing you a favor. The United States does not need Ukraine. We can sit back and let Russia destroy y'all. So you better come with some humility, bro.
Well said. The audacity. It all backfired spectacularly. Diplomatic disaster. So the end for Zelensky in Ukraine. Yes, I would say so. It should be. And will Zelensky come back to the U.S. for peace agreement? Yeah, he better. He's going to have to. He's going to probably give up some minerals. He's going to have to give up some land. And they're going to have to keep Ukraine or keep NATO out of Ukraine, keep it neutral. And they should have some fair elections. Let somebody in there that the people want. That should all be part of the peace agreement.